Hi, I'm Becky Brune, and welcome to my Tribute Banner series. My parents-in-law were from the country, and they lived on a farm, and they produced and preserved a lot of their own food. I'm from the middle of the city, but I always had a real interest in self-sufficiency. So I asked my mother-in-law, Marie, to teach me. At 23, I was, let's say, impatient, overly enthusiastic, a little too curious sometimes, and quick. Marie was shy, I'd say, reserved, and methodical. But she taught me to can corn and tomatoes and cherries and beef. She taught me to bake bread and to make cake. She tried to teach me some gardening, but that didn't work out very well. However, I did learn to quilt. This is my first quilt that I made with her guidance. Marie was always very supportive of me and my interests, but when I brought the quilt design plan to her, she did not like the orange. She really didn't like the orange. Marie's quilting aesthetic was very traditional. Pastels, small floral patterns, complementary colors. But I had stumbled upon Amish quilts, and I really liked them, and I loved the symbolism of something like orange in the middle of one of their quilts. She did try, in a very gentle way, to lead me away from orange, but I wouldn't budge. In the end, she tolerated the orange, and I have had this wall hanging in every place I've ever lived. So I'm making a quilted tribute banner for Marie for her creative inspiration. For a while there, I thought it might be orange or might have some orange in it. And I was not doing that to be disrespectful. I was just thinking about our different personalities and how she had taught me to quilt. I think in a way, I had been so disappointed by her not liking my color choice that maybe all these years later, I still want her approval in some way. But orange was not going to be a great tribute to Marie. So I ordered some fabric that I think she would have liked. And I added in a neutral fabric and also a little bit of Liberty. I chose a traditional quilt pattern. This is the half square triangle. As I'm getting back to quilting, I am making a lot of mistakes. I sewed these backwards and ended up switching the lights and the darks on these two blocks. And I had to rip out a backing that I had sewn together. On the positive end, I'm improving on how my points are lining up. And I'm doing better at keeping my stitch lines straight. And this is Marie's banner. Marie died the year my son was born, 36 years ago. I felt very connected to her memory while I was making this banner, and not a whisper of orange in sight. I did put my 2 mistake pieces on the back. Thank you for being here. I will see you in my next tribute banner video. Bye.
Oh, not good.